Hey everybody, One of Weezem here about 1:15 in the morning, Thursday, April 9th, 2015. We just upgraded Gusto number 1, the unboxed one with the hats and the trinkets. Took him down Air Ace, which upgrades the boomerangs. Really enjoyed that path. And now what we need to do here with Gusto number 2 is see how the Dizzy Destroyer path plays out.
Ready for another magical upgrade?
Alright, so if you want to see the Air Ace path or you're curious about how it stacks up, take the links at the top of the video description box. You can either go to my personal site, oneofweezem.com, or my personal site that's kind of open for everyone, Skylander Club forum, skylanderclub.com. And you can see the path videos, you can see his base upgrades as well, and of course you can see both the attack damage number spreadsheet and my comprehensive analysis. So, Air Ace, to me, though, that was a great path, especially given the guy's holding a giant boomerang. But Dizzy Destroyer, it's kind of got a bit of the unknown with it, and I'm kind of excited to see how it pans out. So, improved Twistin' in the Wind attacks. That, of course, is our tertiary attack, which received a 66 to 99 damage upgrade via boomerang from the Air Ace path, which the strategy guide nor the game bothered to mention. So something to consider, but we'll go ahead and take this and see how it pans out. Let me get back to the spreadsheet here. Alright, so
Ready for
yes,
another?
we are. We're going to pick up Spin Like the Wind. You can perform Twistin' in the Wind attack for longer and spawn mini hurricanes. Question I have is if the hurricanes are going to do like the same damage. This, what, 15? What were they doing? 15 to 22 last time? So let's go ahead and just count how long we can get this thing to go. About 8 seconds there, so if I just tap Y this time, same thing. So hold for 8 seconds, spin like the wind. You can go up to 8 seconds. And let's see, the damage was sitting at 33 to 49 box stock. Let's see what it's at. Still the 33 to 49. Tons of the hurricanes, though. It's just a question of if they're doing the same damage. I think we can go ahead and do the same thing. We'll see what those do in like a Doom challenge or something. But I think we can get these. Shock and Twist. I guess it's Shocking Twist. Twistin' then. G on Shocking, no G on Twistin'. So Shocking Twist. Twistin' in the Wind attack electrocutes enemies. 1541's the price. Bear in mind I've got 15 wing sapphires. That's why the prices may be a little different than what you're accustomed to seeing. Alright, so let's see what this thing is going to do. We can't register it here, sadly. So, 33 to 49. Spawns hurricanes. Shocking Twist, still 33 to 49. And then electrocution equals unknown right now. What is up next?
Ready for another?
Yes, we are. Press Y. Okay, I don't want to get that just yet. We'll go ahead, we'll do the Soul Gem for 2801. Inhale a Traptanium Boomerang in the air for a super-powered attack. That is boomerangs for breakfast. I'm thinking it might do lesser damage on this path than it did on the Air Ace path. So let's go ahead and try to find out. We're going to throw a boomerang, inhale a boomerang, and spit a boomerang with us. Okay, we for sure got it that time. Nope, 160, 64 to 96, so it does the same damage. I thought, since the boomerang was more powerful on the previous path, that it would probably do like the 160 to 240, and then I thought maybe this one would do like 100 to 150, and then instead of 64 to 96, maybe like a 32 to 48 or something. But they are equilateral, so the Soul Gem is not phased by whichever path you pick. That's a relief for some of you. I guess what we will do might be easier to go into a chapter. Chapter 2 works out well since he's an Air Element Trap Master. because all the extra enemies that hide behind the Traptanium we can break, and there's air elemental bonus zones. That part doesn't really work out well for us, but we just... we're gonna wreck these buzzer beaks, so ideally if we could just get like a couple killed and then see what the hurricanes do, or maybe the hurricanes can run down there, would be even better. Okay, let's try to get this guy. Okay, the hurricanes are doing 18, it looked like. 18 to 27. Okay. So, spawns hurricanes. 18 to 27. We need to see how long they run, too. And then, shocking twist. Twisting in the wind electrocutes enemies. I don't know that I've seen that yet. Now, this is the way to break Traptanium, right there. There's just one life cycle of it. Let's see if we can pick up on the electrocution on these tougher guys.
A storm is brewing.
Does it not do damage? Stay. Okay, so it's electrocuting them, but I don't see damage numbers with it.
Look at it go.
Let's just hit him. So he's clearly getting electrocuted right now, and it doesn't do anything, so I guess it just kind of slows them down. Let's just go ahead and use our move here. Okay, I'm gonna see what the hurricanes do. There should be hurricanes. Wait, do we have an electrical aura around us when we end that? Nope. So you can see I'm getting shocked there. It's just not really like doing anything. Okay, so
Sprout defeated.
spin like the wind. They're gonna do 18 to 27, 33 to 49 with electrocution, which seems to slow enemies. That's a disappointment. I thought it would, like, you know, be a, like, even if it was low, I thought it might be like some residual type deal. So, a little bit bummed about that. And really, the odd thing is, Twisting in the Wind still does the same 33 to 49. So, I don't know. I'm gonna try at the training grounds to see if the hurricanes, you know, last roughly like the same amount of time, 7 or 8 seconds. It seemed like they were sticking around pretty good, but I wasn't really paying much attention to it. So, that said, over here we're gonna go ahead and buy the final attack, since I feel like we've got a good feel for it. Let me actually put these keys in. Sometimes they take the keys away from you, and that's really annoying. We'll throw these in. We've got quite a bit of real estate up here for us to play around and research further in. So, okay.
Ready for
Yes,
another?
we are. Alright, Lightning Ball. This is all that remains. This is the final upgrade to Dizzy Destroyer. Press Y to turn into an unstoppable Lightning Ball. 2101 is the price. This is what I said was the wild card. As much as if I just had one, I would want to take Air Ace because I know I'd like the boomerang attacks. This is what would make me think, what does that do? Okay, that boomerang has changed now. It did not used to look like that. I actually prefer this over the Air Ace boomerang. I wish they had swapped paths, actually. It's making me wonder if that's going to do something. But anyway.
Go time.
That's kind of cool. It's like a... Okay, let's get a count on that. I'm getting about 11 seconds here, so, and you instantaneously turn into it, so if you absolutely loved the Twisting in the Wind deal, where you like see him swinging the boomerang, that's gone, which I'm hoping this, you move very fast. That was unexpected. So that's kind of cool. Oh, and look, whenever we crash into stuff, those form, so let me try. I think there's some melons up here, and hopefully the hurricane stays and we can get a count on that.
Nature's fury!
Yeah, 8 seconds still. So, go up to end. Shocking twist. Spawns hurricanes 18 to 27. Last 8 seconds. Alright, so hooked on an 8-second ride is Gusto, apparently. Lightning Ball, though, we've got one important little facet of information remaining, and that is how much damage does it do. So, we're going to head over here and try to figure this out.
Skylanders of the air element are stronger in this zone.
Go time!
Still a 33, but he basically just wrecks
Looks like
everything.
this whole area got sealed off due to
So, that's not too shabby, I guess. And I mean, yeah, I mean, if you need to get somewhere in a hurry, this is probably the fastest Trap Master that I've played. That was odd. But,
Holy guacamole!
now, something I did want to see, the boomerang should do 80 to 120, but it looks different now. So I need to know if it does extra damage. Because if it does, that's unadvertised, and that's kind of a big deal. Nope, still 80 to 120. Okay, well, now check this out, though. I'm just going to go into this, and we're just going to destroy everything. Wait, were they taking electrocution damage? No, I guess that was the 33 from us. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we go. And it looks like there's a little... See that little thing that strobes around us? I think it's kind of increased range for us. So, that's pretty cool. Let's grab some of this loot, even though we don't have to. And he's fully upgraded, but here I am collecting coins. Now, he should be able to get through this in a hurry. Yeah, that's awesome. Alright, now this should be interesting. What I'll do for you, I'll eat a few of these, and that way you can see him gain the plus 20. Saw that a few times. So let's check this out.
Nature's fury!
Where are these losers? Didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to do his path-specific attacks. Yeah, that kind of, if you note, there's like, as that strobes around, like a radar effect or something, or a hand on a clock going backwards, it just kind of eradicates the enemies that get within proximity of us. You can see the electrocution, which it just seems to slow them down a little. And then the hurricanes, 8 seconds, the 15 to 22 damage. So, bonus for you, if we get out of here. I thought that was a plus 150, man. That's Tussle Sprout. Anyway, he's already level 6, so this is a pretty cool deal. I still think I prefer Air Ace personally, but this is, I mean, this is just awesome. Is what this is. So I'm glad I've got 2. You can end that by jumping. You can press Y to end it. You can jump to end it. You can't throw the boomerang. Can you do any inhaling? No. But that said, note that we're in an air element area. I had videos on this, and someone told me not to post them because they would be like taken down and struck down or something. But in here, it's not going to be the title, and I'm not specifically showcasing it. And it's really, to me, it's not that big of a deal. It's just kind of like a neat thing, but apparently, I don't know, some people think it's like horrible, I guess. But since we were in the air element area, I've mentioned this in the stream multiple times and shown people, but instead of doing the 80 to 120, you will see that, but we also then have the plus 20 air elemental zone damage, and that's because we left that area. If we come in and we go to a fire area, you can replicate it. You can replicate it with a life area. So just something kind of cool there. But yeah, this is really neat. So let's make sure that's still 8 seconds. I'm in 11 seconds because that's what it is. So 11 seconds, 33 to 49. and it automatically electrocutes. 33 to 49. Electrocute. And spawns hurricane. So I don't know. To me, air ace is the better path because I'll use it more. But in all honesty, like if you take this path, this is basically what you need to do at all times. You don't really have any business using the boomerang unless you just want to. It's that good, and it's designed to be this way. Now, the best thing about this is that he moves extremely fast when he's actually in the lightning ball. So that said, you really can't go wrong with either path if you're into like the big numbers, or I mean, realistically, I mean, they both got a lot of like minor stuff. You get the shields with air ace, the hurricanes I mean, they're the same thing across the board. The electrocution, if the electrocution, like you get with Shocking Twist, if that actually registered damage, this would be a big contender. That said, I mean, if you like the inhale abilities and the boomerang, I would take air ace, because the bottom line is if you take Dizzy Destroyer, you're not going to be, throwing the boomerang. You might inhale enemies to get HP back if they're little and you can do it. But you're not even going to be in a position to use the Soul Gem because you're just going to be doing this all the time. And this is totally fine. I mean, you get the hurricanes, you're electrocuting things, which seem to slow them down. Once you pop out of it after the 11 seconds, you can just enter right back into it. If you're in a bind and you need to escape, that is lightning fast, literally, and you can make a really good time going wherever you need to. So it just depends. I mean, if you like the look of the lightning ball, take this path, you'll love it. If you think, man, I wanted to use this boomerangs, or I really like eating the enemies and spitting them out at other people like Slobber Trap or Slobber Tooth, I mean, then you would want to take air ace because you'd be more inclined to use those other attacks. If you really enjoy the aesthetics of him spinning around, then you wouldn't want to take this path because you'll evolve into a lightning ball unless you just skip it. But the boomerang here did get a change for some reason, and I love it. It looks like a lightning bolt, kind of like a stealth fighter crossed with a lightning bolt type thing going on, which is really cool in my opinion. So did that come... Let's make sure that it's not going to have changed the Soul Gem. Okay, we got it that time.
Needs more salt.
I'm assuming it wouldn't, but no, it's still the same thing. So the boomerang changes on each path. I personally prefer this boomerang aesthetic over the other one. That one's not terrible though. But this is Gusto. These are his upgrade paths. He's not holding his boomerang and it's not in him. I can't throw it. Is it in him? What happened to your boomerang, dude? There it is. Okay. I was like, what's the deal? Anyway, I don't think you can go wrong with either one. It's just like I said, if you like throwing the boomerangs, if you like to inhale the enemies, take air ace, because if you take Dizzy Destroyer, you're just going to wind up being in the lightning ball all the time. And if you're not, you're totally missing out the best part of the path. And you would just be playing air ace without the benefits of being down that physical path. So if you prefer like the uniqueness, the speed, if you don't like the boomerang attack, or you're like, I'm never going to inhale enemies, this path is for you because of lightning balls. So again, this is something personally I'm going to stick with air ace as my favorite, but lightning ball is epic. If it just did any extra damage at all, the 33 to 49 never went up. And ironically, on air ace, the 33 to 49 did go up 66 to 99 via boomerang, the very first upgrade on the path. So you would think with all of the attention going to the tertiary attack that at some point the damage would have been 66 to 99, and then it would have jumped even further up, maybe like a 99 to 130, whatever it might be, or like 100 to 150, something along there. But it stayed at the box stock that you get with your base upgrades. So that's kind of a bit of a turn off, but other than that, I absolutely love Lightning Ball. It's totally cool, and like I said, the biggest deal for me personally is just the speed. But that is that. That is Gusto. Take those links at the top of the video description box. You can go to my site, oneofwisdom.com, or the Skylander Club forum, skylanderclub.com. You will see Gusto's base upgrades, the Air Ace upgrade path, the Dizzy Destroyer path that you're watching now. You will see my exclusive attack damage number spreadsheet, and most importantly, for those of you that like to read or don't like to watch videos, you will be able to just read my comprehensive analysis on him. But that said, I think he's a pretty awesome Skylander. He upgraded very nicely. 2 different paths. So you've kind of got something for people that love the boomerang and people that hate the boomerang this way. But that said, those are my thoughts on it. Let me know yours in the comments section down below. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do that. You can follow me on Twitch where I live stream Skylanders Trap Team. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Next planned upgrades, I'm thinking I'm going to do Wallop tomorrow night. Possibly then going to move into Elite Whirlwind and Trigger Happy, or I might do Chopper and Funny Bone or Trailblazer or something. I don't know. If you got any suggestions, something you're dying to see that you know I've got, feel free to post it up. I will try to accommodate you as best I can. But for myself and the Gustos, thanks so much for watching, and we will catch you back here for our next Skylanders Trap Team research session.